pose with the fans. Pose with the pose with the pose with the fans. Pose with the pose with the pose with the fans. Pose with the fans.
To start off with introduction, we should look at why safety is essential for both employees and businesses. Workplace safety is essential for ensuring a productive and hazard-free work environment. A strong safety culture reduces risk, prevents injuries, and fosters employees' well-being. Companies that prioritizes safety experiences higher efficiency, lower costs, and improve morale among workers, ultimately leading to long-term success and sustainability. This presentation explores not only the importance of workplace safety, common hazards, etc., but it also focuses on the direct link between safety and productivity, its implementation to ensure the safety of our workers or employees, but also the strategies to cover it.
We have to follow the rules and regulation. Follow the rules and regulation means employee must comply to any instruction or law, follow on occupational safety and health, and give cooperation with the employees to maintain a good safety workplace. For example, employees are required to wear a personal protective equipment. Personal protective equipment is to keep themselves in a good state. Under the Occupational Safety and Health 1964, under Section 24, they said to wear or use at all times any protective equipment or clothing provided by employer for the purpose of preventing risk to his safety and health. Next, we move to reporting misbehavior. Reporting misbehavior means that employee must report to the higher management if they feel unsafe or witness something unusual that should not happen in workplace. For example, employee could report about harassment or sexual harassment under the Employment Act 1955. It says unwanted conduct of a sexual nature, whether verbal or non-verbal, visual, gesture, or physical, directed at a person which is offense or humiliating or is a threat to their well-being, arising out of and in the course of their employment. Victim or witness action must be taken because it clearly violates the law or the company policy. It gives enough reason for employee not to feel afraid to report any misbehavior in workplace because the law and policies have given for them to follow. Lastly, we have get a treatment immediately. Get a treatment immediately means employee must taking good care of their physical and mental and ensure themselves in a good condition to able to carry out their tasks. For example, in Malaysia, we have Social Security Organization stand by SOSCO. SOSCO has been provided a protection of an employee against any accident or occupational disease such in workplace or in running errands in workplace. For mental health, in Malaysia we have employee assistance program where most employees can seek for support or help with any related to their emotional well-being and mental health about work performance. All this has provided to make sure employees giving the positive work environment and increase their productivity at work and ensure that they not affect anybody else in the workplace with their negative aura.
Firstly, we have formulating and enforcing an OSH policy. Under Section 16, policy should state how safety effort will be carried out and must be shared with all employees. This policy must be revised whenever necessary and must clearly outline how the company plans to manage safety risk. It includes organization's commitment, safety, employees' welfare, and its plan for managing OSH risk. For example, Top Glove, a major glove manufacturer, has a detailed and strong OSH policy that covers regarding the chemical handling, accident reporting, and emergency response. It is a clear reminder that having a policy isn't enough, it must also be enforced properly. In government office like the Ministry of Health includes ergonomic assessment, air quality checks, and COVID-19 screening in their OSH policies. Making this policy known to all employees is also a legal requirement. It's the foundation of any effective OSH system, and it helps to prevent avoidable incidents in the future. Next, we have appointing a qualified health officer under Section 29 in the law of OSH. Employers in high-risk industries such as construction and manufacturing must appoint a qualified safety and health officer, SHAW. The SHAW is responsible for monitoring compliance, conducting inspection, investigating incidents, and developing preventive measures. Under the OSH Safety and Health Officer Regulation 1997, the officer must meet required qualification and training standards. For example, in 2023, there was a tragic case in Johor where a construction worker died from a fall. The investigation revealed that there was no safety and health officer assigned, and proper fall protection procedures weren't in place. This led to the employer and the company to face heavy penalties and legal consequences under OSHA 1994. In the public sector, Kementerian Kerja Rakyat appoints safety and health officers to supervise staff conducting road maintenance and inspection, especially to manage risk involving live traffic. Having a dedicated safety and health officer ensures that hazards are constantly monitored and controlled, especially in dangerous work environment like construction or manufacturing. Having a trained officer in place is not just about compliance; it also saves lives, especially the workers and the employers. And lastly is establishing a safety and health committee under Section 30. Companies with 40 or more employees, or as directed by DOSH, must set up a safety and health committee. This committee includes both employer and employees representative and plays a consultative and oversight role. And the main function of this committee is being the bridge between management and workers when it comes to safety. The duties of this committee includes reviewing workplace hazard, conducting HARAC, hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control, promoting safe work practice, and encouraging employee feedback on safety concerns. An example is, Intel Malaysia, who's established a strong safety and health committee. Their collaborative risk reviews process has helped lower incident rates in their Pahang plants and kept workplace accident to the minimum. This committee turns safety into a shared responsibility, improving communication and strengthening compliance. And most importantly, it gives employees a voice in protecting their own safety. That's it for my part. Thank you.
If the employers neglecting their responsibilities in ensuring a healthy and safe work environment, they will have to face the financial consequences, which means they will have to pay for the substantial fines which imposed by the OSHA and severe penalties for violating OSHA standards. The willful violation. This violation referring to when the employers are neglecting the safety of the employees in the work environment, and also if the employers are not obey the OSHA regulation. This willful violation have the highest rate that need to be paid, which would increase by 161,000 $550 in the year of 2025. Employers need to pay up to $161,550 if they are repeating the same violation for 5 years straight. If the employers know or should have known that their employees are facing some serious injury, they will also need to pay fines up to $16,550 per serious violation. When employers are failed to correct a cited violation by the deadline, OSHA may impose up to $16,550 fines per day until the issue is settled down. As an example, a scaffolder in Manchester, 28-year-old man, was found guilty for breaching the Section 7 Clause A of Healthy and Safety at Work 1974 after working at unsuitable height for not wearing a suitable and sufficient safety work measures. This section, an employee would face offense if they did the unreasonable working attitude in a working place that might bring a negative impact to other workers also. These men have to face sentence up to 26 weeks in prison, suspended for 1 year and 100 hours of community service, and he also need to pay £500.
To summarize our whole group presentation, the importance of maintaining and creating a safe and healthy work environment is a responsibility that is a crucial obligation of both the employees and the employers. It's not just about the legal compliance. Workplace safety also reflects the ethical practices that prioritizes human welfare and integrity of an organization. As our workforce continues to evolve with industrial and technological advancements, the risks we face from physical and mechanical dangers to psychosocial hazards are becoming more complex and more common. That's why all stakeholders that must recognize that workplace safety is not optional and it is a fundamental part of organizational success. Employers under the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 have a legal duty to implement a structured safety measures. This includes formulating a clear and comprehensive safety and health policies, appointing qualified safety and health officers, and establishing safety and health committees, especially in larger companies. This effort ensures that safety is not treated as a one-time thing, but an ongoing commitment. When done right, they also help create a culture of transparency, cooperation, and continuous improvement. And at the same time, employees must also play their part. That means following rules and regulations, using PPE when required, reporting unsafe practices or misconduct like harassment, and seeking timely medical or psychological help when needed. These actions are vital not just for the person's personal well-being, but also the safety of everyone else in the workplace. If these responsibilities are ignored, the consequences can be very dire, and that the employers can risk facing financial losses or reputational damage. The employees, on the other hand, can face personal harm or even disciplinary actions. And as what my group members have stated, those real-life incidents and statistics shows how dangerous it can be when safety is taken lightly. In conclusion, building a strong safety culture that is built on mutual respect, accountability, and open communication is essential. When employees and employers work together, they don't just meet legal requirements, they also improve productivity, job satisfaction, and overall morale. Thank you.